Making a video. We're 10 kilometers into our bike ride. The reason why I say kilometers is because my bike odometer is set to kilometers. I can't figure out how to make it miles per hour. But I think I might be okay just leaving it kilometers because the signs and stuff are kilometers, and then I can just reference. And I pretty much know that for riding 15 kilometers per hour, it's 10 miles an hour. Is that okay with you, Jody? She don't care. Plus, if I tell her we're going 15, it makes her feel encouraged that we're going faster than 10. So this is basically the first little town we've come to. I have no idea what the name of it is. I think it's called that Marie.
I think that's Mary.
Mary? Or is that a church?
No, the church is up there.
So we don't know.
It's got an RX stuff.
A lot of conversion vans like that, Renault conversion vans, but I have not seen one pickup truck in this country. Have you, Jody?
No.
We've seen thousands of cars in conversion vans and not one truck. So I think the video time is over. Sounds like there goes Jody. So these bikes are pretty nice. They got hydraulic forks, shock absorbers. The seats got shocks. The light comes on automatically when you ride. It's got a little bell. And then I brought the odometer to put on there to see where we're going. And then the bike touring company that we're using gave us an app, and it will tell us that we're on the right path or the wrong path. So I already caught us once. We went past a turn and it dinged at us, and then I stopped and looked and I was supposed to turn. So okay, that's it. There's our bicycles. So the bicycles we rented are pretty nice bicycles. They're better than our bicycles probably. Well, they are. They got fancy things on there. We don't have fancy. We thought ours was fancy till we rode fancy bikes. So we're in front of this old church. What town do I think we're in?
Lanac
de Bordeaux.
Legnac.
So there's some other bicyclers. I wonder if they're on a tour like we are. I wonder if they hablo English.
They got red bags like us.
So they look like they're on some type of tour. So that's the bike path right there we're riding on. So today we're riding 43 miles. Or for my European friends, 60 something kilometers. Do we have European friends?
No.
Got Canadian friends. They'll know what I'm talking about. So it's about 10:30 in the morning. We I don't know what time we took off. I think we started taking off about 8:30, didn't we? But it took us probably a half hour, 45 minutes to get our bikes situated, get everything set up. So I brought like a bicycle repair kit, we brought lights, we brought all types of things, and here they already had all that stuff. I didn't know. But our lights are probably going to be good if we need them, because we got these bright LED lights. These lights are pretty much just so nobody runs us over lights. And they seem to only work when we're pedaling. So it's like the old time when you're a kid, you have a generator that snaps up against your tire and then you pedal. Yeah, it's like that kind, except I don't see where it snaps up against the tire. So, alright, back on the road. We're on a cycle path. My navigation app told me to follow the cycle path to the next town. And I looked up, and Jody was in front of me. And I'm like, follow the cycle path. And I'm like, oh, the bicycle path, not the crazy woman. What concerns me, it says, you are here, I think. Well, I guess we're only going up 100 meters. So it shows the elevation. So we've actually been going uphill for quite a while. So it's not big hills, but it's a little bit up and down. We are going, so this is in a short period of time too. Well, let's see, 9 kilometers. So 5 kilometers will go up 60 meters. I don't know. So we are going 60 some kilometers today, or 43 miles. And we've gone 16 kilometers so far. So 25% of the way there. So I think I heard Jody talking. I guess she's not talking. Who we should be talking to? They all speak French here. So, alright. I'm tired. So, I'm going up a hill. Not a steep hill. Just like a 2% long hill. And we're seeing our first sets of vineyards. So, we're like 20 kilometers from Bordeaux, which is like the wine capital of the world. So they do a lot of grapes around here, and I can hardly breathe. So behind me, Psychopath and Jody. So they call things a Psychopath around here. Psychopath 1, Psychopath 2. In front of me, I see a stop sign. So that'd be a good spot to stop and get my breath. So the views are different here. Houses are different. We met some people from Denmark. I rode up on them and said bonjour. They said bonjour, and then I hesitated. I said, do you speak English? And they said, yes, we don't speak French. I'm like, oh, so they speak Danish, but they didn't speak French, but they spoke English really well. So we visited with them, became friends, and then we went our separate ways. So, all right, I can't hardly breathe. Gotta end this.
And film it and explain it.
I am gonna explain it.
Are you going in there?
Yeah,
Well,
so
hurry up.
gotta hurry. So there's these porta potties here, here in France, and I've never seen anything like it. Kind of. So you got the thing here, and then there's like this metal thing here. And what you do after you go to the bathroom, well, if you go urinate, it just runs down. But it's like a conveyor belt thing. You step on it, and it's like a belt, and it goes around. There's like a squeegee on the other side, and it cleans the metal thing. So you have to look at. It doesn't stink either. Well, it kind of smells a little bit, but it doesn't stink like a typical, like a stinking American toilet. Jody thinks I'm stupid or weird.
I think it's funny. The guy at the visitor center told me the toilets were down here, but then after talking to Dana for several minutes, he goes, "You can just use my toilet. It'd be more clean." He had a private privy. First he told me I had to come down here till he talked to us. Then he let me use his.
Yeah, so he let Jody use the pretty. I had to use the outside toilet, but Jody got to use.
He even cleaned the toilet for me. He went in there with a little brush and was scrubbing it. Then he cleaned it first.
Did he clean it afterwards?
No, he was out talking to you.
Oh, alright. Gotta hit the road. So we are 1/3 of the way done with our bike ride, and I think Jody's already... Actually, I think you're doing pretty good. You doing pretty good?
Yeah. Picture of that tunnel.
So, let's look at the thing here. So we just got done like riding uphill for the past... from here to here, and we definitely could tell it's uphill. I was breathing heavy. So now we just got some dips, kind of downhill, but then we got another uphill. So Alright, let's hit the road.
Looks like a bigger hill.
Yeah, Jody always thinks the hills are bigger and longer, so.
They are.
What's that little statue thing is?
I don't know.
So this used to be a railroad, and then there was a railroad station down there. Down there where that guy's doing the fancy exercise, that's where the train station was, where the tourism office was. He gave us a couple of really good maps too, so for the entire route. So they might come in handy, especially if we lose our phone signal or something. We're in a tunnel. Probably didn't know that until I told you. I actually didn't know there was tunnels on this cycle path. So that's what the app tells me to do. Follow the cycle path to the next town. And then some French graffiti. It's like American graffiti, except it's in French. So at least they don't paint the F word on everywhere. I'm not sure what the F word in French is. Maybe it's France is the F word. So it's lit up nice and it's clean. We've been through tunnels where if you go off the edge you die. So back to front view again. So we're not actually along the canal yet. We were for a short period of time, then it put us out on this railroad bed, which now we're going downhill, so I'm not pedaling. I'm cruising along at almost 20. Don't get too excited, that's kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. I couldn't figure out how to make this miles per hour, but then after I got done messing with it for 20 minutes, I got thinking, it might be just easier leaving it kilometers, because all these signs are in kilometers, and that way I can kind of just tell. I don't have to do a bunch of math in my head, convert miles to kilometers. So far this is lots of people on tours like we are, where they rent their bikes and then go along. Lots of old buildings like that. I had to quit talking as I pedaled. So we just got done going uphill for probably 4 kilometers, and now we're going slightly downhill. So it's like small, like a 1-2% grade up, 1-2% grade down, and 2% grade down is like perfect because you don't have to pedal, but you don't get going like super fast. Like I said, we're going about 18 to 20 kilometers per hour. We're not pedaling. See, Jody's not pedaling, so works out pretty good. Gone through a couple little towns so far. I can't pronounce the towns. I could try, but I can't. So far, we started out like at 0. Actually, when I was messing around with it, I reset it back to 0 after about 5 kilometers. So we've gone about 30 kilometers so far. So we're probably like halfway. We're going like 60 some kilometers today, or 43 miles about. We're not quite halfway, and it's probably about noon. We stopped. We took some fruit from the breakfast buffet, and then so we had for lunch I had a peach, a banana, and some type of bar, Cliff Bar. That's what I had, Cliff Bar. And then so we pretty much just been eating 2 meals a day, like breakfast and then like an early dinner. Well, we try, but the restaurants don't open until 7 o'clock at night, so it just depends. It's really weird. You don't know when you can eat, when you can't eat. So the restaurants might be open, but they only serve alcohol till like 7, and then well, they serve alcohol past 7, but then at 7 they start serving food. but it's just alcohol till then. So yeah, so this is a perfect little thing here. I'm not pedaling. I haven't pedaled since that stop sign back there, probably like 2 to 3 kilometers back. So I know we won't be going downhill forever, but I'll take it when I can get it. We can also like make up, do some pretty good time too. So at 20 kilometers per hour, you know, 3 hours we'll be at our destination. So there's great vineyard vines back behind there. That look like a blueberry plant there. So this is a grape wine country here. So alright, that's an update. Time for a video update. Is Jody back there? It's so bright I can't see. Are you back there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm back here. So we are riding along. Switch this around just to show that we're not stealing grapes. Jody, so Jody says I need water. So just like we have cornfields. Actually, we did see some cornfields back there a little bit, but there's like fields and fields of vineyards, and then there's some over there. And apparently we haven't even hit the heavy spot yet, but there's lots of vineyards. The sign up there. So not only can I not speak French or read French, I can't pronounce the words. If the letters are presented to me in writing, I can't like pronounce them. And Jody's the smart one when it comes to talking. I was gonna say linguist or something like that. So, see, there's these signs like that to entice you to get off the path and go visit. But I don't know what it is. It could say like human beef jerky or something. I don't know. So I wonder if those are if that wood over there is like grapevine wood. Because I don't know how long a grapevine lives, but it looks like they really keep them trimmed back. So, but you see the grapes dangling off the vines. The ones back there look like they were dried up. So we don't want to pick them and have somebody come flying out with a French assault rifle, if that's such a thing. So we're not on the canal yet. I think I said that before. We're on a railroad bed, and it's been basically up and down, uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, but only like a 2% grade. So right now we're just cruising downhill. I haven't recorded too much going uphill because I'm busy pedaling and trying to supply oxygen to my lungs, and it's hard to talk and breathe and ride and all at the same time. So just really different here. You know, practically every house we see is like that, like a stone type structure. And then there's this. And Jody slams on her brakes. She did it once before. She slammed on her brakes. I had my phone in my hand, almost wiped out. So she thinks that's funny. She'll think it's funny when I run over her. So, alright, well, there's more houses over there. We are 36 kilometers, probably more like 40 kilometers. I accidentally reset my thing when we got started. I was trying to set it to miles per hour, and I gave up. So, but right now I'm going downhill. I'm just coasting at 20 kilometers an hour, which is nice. Supposedly, I was reading the directions. I got some directions up here. Not really directions, just each day there's some notes, like things we might want to stop and look at. And we've already passed 2 of them without seeing them, because I didn't have that out handy, so I put it inside the handlebar bag there, so I can like look down at it once in a while and see what we're supposed to be stopping at, looking at. But apparently it's supposed to get hilly up here pretty soon, which is nice and great because I don't like riding up hills. Like I said, I'm going downhill right now and it's really enjoyable. We just got done riding up this hill for the past 3 or 4 kilometers. So, alright, seeing less people down here, a lot more. It's a Saturday, so I think people go from Bordeaux to that one town, maybe right back. So we saw a lot of people. We're seeing less people down here in this area. So, alright, that's it. I'm in a grocery store in the heart of France, and I can make out some things like muffins, obviously. I found some sandwiches. I use Google Translate to say I'm looking for a turkey and cheddar sandwich, and then I showed it to some lady. I said bonjour, and then asked if she spoke English. She said no. I showed her my phone, and then she was able to tell me where I could successfully find the sandwiches, which I kind of found the sandwiches, but I couldn't tell what was what. So now I'm looking for some like potato chips, because the Airbnb we're going to doesn't have looks like cat food. We might end up eating cat food before the end of the trip. I don't know. Looks like cereal. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm making a video, Jody. Asparagus?
No, I said rosemary.
That looks like asparagus to me.
No, that's horsetail.
Horsetail. So we had one of those in Utah.
Yeah, we had this. We had this in Utah in our front yard too. These were the ones that got all crazy.
Crazy.
And then this is rosemary. It smells like.
Love grows where my rosemary grows. So.
There's more apple trees on the other side.
So it looks like they've been picking apples over there. So we know what our breakfast is going to be.
We're supposed to go over there. Oh, bamboo. This is bamboo.
Oh.
This is just like in Thailand.
In Hawaii.
Yeah, in Hawaii. That's cool.
So does that mean they got panda bears here?
I don't know if you're supposed to be back there.
Why wouldn't we be able to go back here?
Come look at the fig tree.
I'm going to go look at the fig tree. So this is the Airbnb we're staying at. And what's the name of the town?
No.
Al?
I don't know what it is.
Starts with a C.
No, that's the name of this place.
Yeah, what is it?
That's not the name of the town.
What's the name of the place?
I think it's La Camaranaise.
La Camaranaise.
I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Route to Abayas. We don't know. We're off to look at a fig tree. Sure that's figs or those plums?
The figs. I want to ask them if I can eat one.
Are they ripe?
Ready.
How do you know it's ready?
Because they're soft. They're ready.
We'll probably be eating those for breakfast.
Oh, I hope so. And then these are the olive trees. And this one's little, but it's got like a little baby olive growing on it right here.
So I've never seen an olive tree before.
Here's the other one. Look at all the little olives on it.
Are you sure they're olives?
Yeah.
Olives and figs.
Cool.
Do we, are we able to grow figs in Illinois?
There's one tree that I think is hardy in Illinois that has been hybridized.
I can grow figs. So this is the front of the building. So here they have shutters, and they actually use the shutters quite frequently here in France. So there's we're gated in. So should we walk to the inside? Let's walk to the inside, shall we? We're making a video.
a cup of tea.
So there's stairs going up here. Our accommodations is behind that door right there. We have room numero uno. Un.
I think so.
All right, we got room number un. What's she trying to sell?
That's cool.
Looks like a moped. So I did ask him how old this house is, but I don't think. Got like a bookshelfy thingy there. If I look up, it goes way up there. There's like a wood stove over here. There must be a TV around here somewhere. Ta-da! There it is. Room number 2. This is like the kitchen area. Jody's nosing around. So if you need something, you ring that bell. That door's pretty cool. Here's an old map. Don't know if this is a decoration or just I gotta figure out what poison means in Francais.
Poisson? Where is it?
Poisson?
Is it P-O-I?
So Jody can come and get her tea.
Is it P-O-I-S-S-O-N?
I guess. So we had just walked a few minutes ago. We were just out there.
Not flying.
We have very weak internet here. They have Wi-Fi, but so it looks like the upper part goes up over there. So we got those maps, don't we?
Yeah.
So we were we stopped by a tourism place and they gave us maps of these
Oh, it's fish.
trails.
Poisson is fish.
Poisson is fish. So we're actually learning a little bit of French while we're here. Just, you can't help but learn it when you're...
Poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson. Poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson.
Poisson. Okie dokie. So that's where we're staying. I see there's a car. So there's a swimming pool up there, but we're not going to go swimming today. It's kind of cool. If it was, I mean cool, not like, oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's like 70 degrees, which is great for riding a bike. Maybe not so great for going swimming. So, an old limestone building. I asked him how old it was. So when I asked him how old it was, he said, like...
I couldn't tell if he meant 940 or 1914.
Yeah, I think it's older than 1814. Don't you think? This is like some awesome replica of something old, but that piece of timber, I would think this would be like 400 years old. At least, something like that. Alright, we're going to walk around the town. I'm sitting here looking at this bottle of Coca-Cola. Sans sucres means without sugar. Coke Zero. Whatever. But the thing is, this cap. See if I can undo it with my one hand. Nifty loosey. So when I open the cap, it kind of pops open. And then the tab, I'm going to point to it, it's connected, it doesn't come all the way off. to keep the, I guess to keep from littering here, the way the cap is made, all the drinks here stays attached. So when I first tried to drink, I was poking my nose, all kinds of weird stuff. But as I've evolved as a Frenchman, I'm getting used to it. Oh, here's my face. So, Coke, so you hold it off to the side, and you... No problem, but if you try drinking it like this, then you got a problem. So, the trick is, don't hold it down like that either. Otherwise, you'll get hair in it. Off to the side, and then... Ta-da! And then, actually, it's nice because you don't drop the cap. So at first, I struggled with it, but now then you just snap it back on there, and you know, righty-tighty. So it's pretty nice that way you're not dropping it down on the floor and stuff and losing the cap. So, yeah, so that's how you drink Coke in France, or any type of soft drink, or any type of thing in a plastic bottle.